morning everyone. Myself Vibha Srivastava, Assistant Professor, Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, Ghaziabad in the CSE department. The subject is Theory of Automata and Formal Languages and the code is BCS 402. This is the topic from the unit 1, that is finite automata. So first we have to understand what is, there are different variation of the automata. First is deterministic finite automata, non-deterministic finite automata, non-deterministic finite automata with epsilon, and finite automata with output. There are 4 variation in the finite automata, and this is the transition function for deterministic finite automata, which is defined as capital Q into sigma to Q. Means this is the set of state, this is the set of input symbol, and if we read any input symbol, then the transition goes to the next state. For the non-deterministic finite automata, the transition function is defined as Q into sigma to 2 to the power of Q, means power set of Q. Next is non-deterministic finite automata with epsilon, and it is defined as capital Q sigma union of epsilon and up to 2 to the power of Q, means power set of Q. And next is finite automata with output, and this is the collection of 6 tuple, that is Q, sigma, delta, del, lambda and Q naught, where capital Q is the set of states, sigma is the set of input symbol, del is the transition function, Q naught is the initial state, and lambda is the transition function mapping. That is, there are 2 type of machine depending upon the output, that is Moore machine and next is Mealy machine. For the Moore machine, the output function depends upon the present state only, and therefore the transition is defined as capital Q to delta. And for the Mealy machine, the output function depends upon the present state and present input symbol. Therefore, the transition function is defined as Q to sigma to delta. So first we have to discuss about the NFA, non-deterministic finite automata. In NFA, the machine can move from a present state to a combination of states for an input symbol. That is why it is called non-deterministic finite automata. As the number of states are finite, therefore it is called as non-deterministic finite automata. What is the meaning of non-deterministic? Means there are several possible moves for a particular state. For example, if I say the state is Q naught, this is the initial state, for the input symbol A, there is 2 transition. If we read Q naught to A, the next state is Q1 and also the next state is Q2. There are several possible moves. What is the formal definition of the non-deterministic finite automata? If we say about the formal definition, so it is the collection of 5 tuples, that is Q, sigma, del, Q naught and F. What is the Q? Q is the non-empty set of states, sigma is the input symbol and del is the transition function, which is defined as capital Q to sigma to 2 to the power of Q, as we have already discussed, because this is the non-deterministic finite automata. Q naught is the initial state and F is the set of final state, and F will be from capital Q. Therefore, F is the subset of capital Q. So, there is one more important topic, that is difference between DFA and NFA. The first point is about the transition function. In the DFA, the transition function is defined at Q to sigma to Q, and for the NFA, the transition function is defined as Q to sigma to the power of Q. And for the epsilon transition is not possible in the DFA, but it is possible in NFA. DFA takes more space, instead of NFA takes less space, as DFA is as powerful as NFA, and NFA, if we are talking about the powerfulness, then both are equal. A string is accepted by a DFA if it transmits to a final state, and a string is accepted by an NDFA if at least one of the possible transition ends in a final state. Every DFA is an NFA and every NFA is not a DFA. For every NFA, there is not a DFA. The time needed to execute an input string is less than that is required by the NFA, and for the NFA, it is more than the DFA. There are some examples we can discuss about the DFA. First, construct a DFA that accepts all the string over sigma is equal to 0, 1 ending with 1. We can see this example here. this is design a DFA that accept all the string over sigma is equal to, there are two input symbols 0 and 1 and the question is ending with 1. What we say that ending with 1 means it will always end with, the initial state is Q naught suppose and it will always end with 1. Then this is the final state, suppose this is the Q1. What about 0? There are two input. If we say the transition for the Q naught is Q naught to 1 is final state. What about 0? So there is nothing is said about the 0. So we will make a self loop for 0. So for the Q naught, the input symbol is 0 and 1 and both the transition is defined. Now we have to talk about the Q1. The question is ending with 1. So it will always end with 1. Then we can make a self loop for 1. And what about 0? So it will always end with 1. So we cannot make the self loop for 0. So if we make a loop, transition of 0 to Q naught. So this is the design for the DFA that accept all the string over sigma is equal to 0, 1 ending with 1. I am repeating this again for the construction of DFA. What is DFA? DFA is a collection of 5 tuples, that is Q, sigma, del, Q naught and F is the final state, where capital Q is the set of state, sigma is the set of input symbol, del is the transition function, Q naught is the initial state and F is the final state. So as it is the DFA, DFA means deterministic finite automata. So the transition is defined is only unique for every input symbol. If I say the input symbol is 0, 1 and there are 3 states Q naught, Q1, Q2, then all the transition for Q naught, Q1, Q2 and the input symbol 0, 1, it will be defined and will be unique. So if we consider this example, construct a DFA that accept all the string over sigma is equal to 0, 1 ending with 1. The question is only ending with 1. So if we design for this ending with 1. So this is the acceptability condition and this is the initial state. So we have to construct a DFA and we have to complete the design. The input symbol is 0, 1. So the transition for Q naught to 1 is given. So what about 0? We can make a self loop. We can make a self loop. So the transition of Q naught is completed. Q naught to 0, Q naught and Q naught to 1 is Q1. Ending with 1. The question is ending with 1. So for Q1, excuse me, can we make the self loop? Because question is ending with 1. So we can make the self loop for Q1. What about transition of Q1 to 0? Can we make the self loop? No, because the question is ending with 1 only. So if we say Q1 to 0, then it will be wrong. So for 0, we will make the transition of Q1 to 0 is Q naught. This is the designing for first one. For the second one, the question is construct a DFA for language L is equal to W is equal to 0, 1 star, where the length of the string, mod of W means length of the string is 3n. So what will be the length of the string? W can be, the length of the string can be combination of either 0 or 3 or 6 and so on. So the length of the string, it has been said that the length of the string. So length of the string will be considered from the input symbol 0 and 1. Because the input symbol is given is 0 and 1 only. So what will be the input symbol? The length of the string will be considered from that input symbol. So the length of the string is divisible by 3. So the string will be considered as either 0 or 1. 0 or 1. This is the length of the string is, here the length of the string is 2. We have to design for 3. This is the length of the string is 3. So 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6. The acceptability condition is Q naught. So we can make Q naught as an initial state. So this design will accept the length of the string or combination of this 0, 3, 6. Next is construct a DFA for L is equal to all the binary string containing the substring 001. What is the meaning of substring? Substring means this string can be anywhere in your design, but it will be there 001. There should not be 0101 and so on. There should be a combination of this 001 in any of your string, but it should be there. So if we talk about designing number 3, the substring 001, the substring 0, 0 and 1. So if we start from the Q0 and we will consider the substring 001, Q3 will be the final state. Now we have to complete the design for DFA. So if we say about the DFA, the transition of Q0 to 0 is defined. What about the 1? We can make the self loop for 1. If we start from Q0, 1, 0, 0, 1, the substring is here. We have to complete the transition of Q1. Q1 to 0 transition is defined, where the transition of Q1 to 1, it will be, can we make the transition of Q0, Q1 to 1 self loop? If we will take the self loop, then Q0 0, 1, 0. Is it correct? No. So we can make the transition of 1 of Q1 is here. So if we start the string from Q0, then string will be 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. The substring is here. Now we have to complete the transition of Q2. The transition of Q2 to 1 is given. We have to design for 0. Where 0 we have to make? Can we make the self loop of 0? If we make the self loop of 0, is it considered the substring 001? If we start Q0 0, 0, 0, 1. Yes, the substring is here 001. Ending with substring is 001 is here. Now we have to complete the transition of Q3. Q3 is the final state and we have to start from the Q0. So we will start Q0 0, 0, 1. The substring is added here. Can we make the self loop of 0, 1 of Q3? Yes, we can make the self loop of Q3 of 0, 1. So this is the designing for the substring. All the string containing substring 001. Just reverse the question. The question is design a DFA for all the binary string not containing substring 001. What we have to do? Substring 001 not containing substring 001. If not is given, then we have to change, we have just change non-final state to final state. Just design for the substring 001, then convert all the non-final state at final state and all the final state as non-final state. See this design. This is the design for all the binary string containing substring 001. Here Q0, Q1, Q2 is the non-final state and Q3 is the final state. So for not containing substring 001, we have to make Q0 final state, Q1 final state, Q2 as the final state and Q3 non-final state. See this. Q0 final state, Q1 final state, Q2 final state and Q3 is non-final state. Here are some examples for the NFA designing. As this is the NFA, non-deterministic finite automata. So there are several possible moves for a particular state for the given input symbol. The question is construct NFA for all the binary string beginning with AAB. The question is beginning with AAB. So it is written that when we start reading with the initial state beginning with A, B, beginning with AAB, this is the final state. What about ending with. There is nothing is written for the ending with. So we will design beginning with AAB and ending with any number from AB, because the input symbol sigma is A comma B. So it is written as beginning with AAB, and for ending there nothing is written. So we can make the self loop for ending with AAB. So this is the designing for NFA beginning with AAB. We can take another example. Construct NFA over sigma is equal to ABCD. Here the input symbol is 4. ABCD that recognizes the string ABD. Simply design for this. Just this is the initial state Q naught. The symbol are A, Q1, A, B, Q2 and Q3. This is the final state A, B and D. Another is AACD. Initial state is same Q naught AACD. This is the final state, and AB OR. It is written OR. So we can start Q naught. The string is ABDD. Simply design for ABDD. There are multiple final state, that is Q3, Q7 and Q11. We can take an example for conversion of NFA to DFA. How we will convert the given NFA into the equivalent DFA, as the transition function is, transition diagram is defined. Q naught to 0 is Q naught. Firstly, we will make the transition table from the given transition diagram. This is the equivalent transition table for this transition diagram. Q naught to 0, the transition is Q naught, and Q naught to 1, that is Q1. Q1 to 0. Because this is NFA, so the transition for 0 and 1, there are multiple transition. Q1 to 0 is Q1 and Q1 to 1. So this is the conversion from NFA to DFA. The transition is Q naught to 0, that is Q naught, and Q naught to 1, that is Q1. So we have to convert the equivalent DFA. So if we start from the Q naught to 0, the transition is 0, and Q naught to 1, that is Q1. And if we talk about the Q1 to 0, that is Q1, but Q1 to 1, there are two transition, that is Q naught and Q1. So we will write it Q naught and Q1. So this is the new state which will become the present state for the next transition. So Q naught to Q1, for Q naught to Q1, how we will make the transition? Q naught to Q1, we have to merge both the state Q naught to Q1. So if we merge Q naught and Q1, so what will be the transition of 0? Q naught to Q1, the transition of 0 is Q naught Q1. This is written here. Then Q naught Q1 to 1, that is Q naught Q1. Is there any new state which is in the next transition? No. So this is the equivalent DFA for the given NFA. Thank you.